All right, let's take a look at that dive trail. It looks like you actually have to equip it. All right, looks like we got to try this again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's test to see how that dive trail looks with any legend. It does work with any legend. That is so cool. That actually is cool. You could use it with any legend. So you don't have to be Valkyrie to use this dive trail. That's actually crazy. And when you do your emos, this is what it looks like. And then it comes back. Hopefully, let's fly just a little bit more. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at the trail behind. Wow, okay. Well, that's a little myth busting right now. I know we kind of start off the video with the wrong trail, but this is actually really cool. Man, these would be awesome as rewards for like ranked and stuff, just like unique stuff like that. That is so cool. All right, let's continue. Let's go into the test range now. All right, so what I've learned, just from the beginning, you actually have to equip the dive trail. So if you want to see it, you got to double click on it. So that's crazy. Only usable with any legend. It's usable with any legend? What? That's actually crazy. Hold on, let's test that. Is that true? Hold on. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the Neon Network Collection event. I don't always do these videos, but the reason why I'm doing this one specifically is because there's a lot of skins that I actually really enjoy. If you guys like this format, maybe we'll just cover every collection event going forward, whether or not it's my favorite or I plan on actually purchasing it, just depending on how your feedback is. So let's look at first the reward shop. There's actually some skins and some charms that are here based on a new system. It's kind of interesting. So essentially what you do is you earn currency by computing nodes. So these nodes trackers are in any duos or trios match up to 5 times per day. There's like these little segments and they go for the next 14 days and it looks like it's supposed to lead up to the Revenant Reborn story, which is cool because they're actually finally doing more story driven things. I really enjoyed the thing that they put together for Loba. I think it would have been a little bit more difficult, but overall I really enjoyed it as well. But you do have this nice Loba skin that you get at the very end. You progress through the story. And I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. So you'll see those more in game, and it might disrupt the kind of flow of the match as people kind of go for it, but I think it's a nice addition. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's pretty cool. Now the collection event. So what I did is I actually purchased the event offers. I was actually short just slightly some Apex coins. I think it was short by like 300, but if you actually purchase the bundles together, then it actually lowers the overall cost. Right now I got the skin, which is this one, the Vantage Skin. I actually thought this one was worse than I actually imagined. I actually really like this one now. This is actually a really good looking skin. I was hesitant at first, but because it's black, I think that it's going to look really good. So the format what we're going to do after I cover this, and also I got the Gibraltar skin. I think this one looks pretty nice as well. What we're going to do is we're going to unbox everything, and then we're going to go in the range and look at the sights and look at the scopes. So I'm going to timestamp everything. So the first part, we talked about the reward shop, and we talked about the event offers and how you can save. Now what we're going to do, let's go and open up everything. So all the event packs, and then we're going to equip it. And then we're going to timestamp actually going in the range, looking at all the specific skins and what they look like. This is actually really cool. Breach and Clear. I actually like that one. Reminds me of the early on one with when she has the horns, like the double horns. I think it's pretty cool. Not bad. This is also going to be kind of my review and kind of thoughts as well. This is a nice banner. So some of them, the reason why it's important to go through the packs as well, is some of these I'm not going to be able to just showcase on the range, you know? We're going to equip all of them just for the sake of it, just to ensure. But the biggest thing when we highlight, I want to make sure, does the skin block too much of the view? Is it nice? Is it clean? Is it simple? How are the irons? How does it look actually being in your hands? What does it look like in third person? We'll cover all that. We're gonna take a look. This is a really nice skin. This reminds me of the Revenant one, which is really, really clean. Now the downside is super bright. I think the only map it's really gonna work on is gonna be on Kings Canyon. So if you talk about skin and it being applicable. So what I'll do is also litter in a bunch of tips. This is a great skin, by the way. The Volta doesn't have a lot of fantastic skins, but this one's really, really good. Also, not a bad skin to kind of mirror those two. That's a happy accident. Remember, bright skins, and this is why I said the Vantage one is nice, because it's dark. It's black, so if you're kind of hiding in the shadows, it works out pretty well. This is a nice skin. Not the best skin I've ever seen for a Sentinel, but not bad, right? Let's keep on going. I'll try to provide as many tips as well. It's doing something a little different, right? I don't do this too often, but I've heard your feedback, and I kind of want to try. I'm worried about the skin looking really too thick, but let's take a look. I think Teal Zeal is probably one of the best looking skins in terms of it being thin, and we'll see how this new one looks, right? Also very chunky. You know, I don't know, I mean, the Havoc Skin, the reactive one, is just probably infinitely better. But hey, you know, I could always be wrong. We're gonna go in the range and test that out as well. Not a bad banner, pretty cool. But of course, if you got your infamous heirloom banner, then it's kind of hard to justify trading it out. But it's good to have some variety in there, right? G7 Scout, this is a kind of a basic skin. I don't think it's gonna look too different. Not too jazzed about that skin. I think it's okay. It's not bad. It's a purple. Not expecting the whole world behind it. Sticker. Is that the Vantage? Oh no, it's just a Nessie. That's adorable. I'm not too crazy about stickers. What about you guys? Are you guys crazy about stickers that they have in this game? Is it just me? What are your thoughts on the stickers? I'm kind of curious. Oh wow. Simple. It's nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Again, we're gonna look at this in game. Don't worry. It's just first impressions and equipping everything, right? Okay, another car skin. Is this actually part of it? It's very simple. We'll equip it. I'm gonna take a look at it. Oops. Let's go back. Everyone always tries to keep adding me. I add, by the way, everyone's invite. I add everybody, just in case you're curious. It doesn't mean I always get to play with everybody. I try. You know, I'm only human, so there's only so much I can do. It's not a bad skin. It's actually really nice. Very simple. It's the skin is very dark, so it'll be viable, right? If you happen to really enjoy that skin. Sometimes being bright and vibrant is not a bad thing either, because there are certain maps, like, I don't know, Olympus can be very vibrant in certain areas, right? Very nice Ballistic Skin. It's actually really cool. I like that one. I think I like the Earl Grey one, just because you look like John Wick, but still not a bad skin. Pretty cool. Good frame, in case you're curious about the frame. All right, got a few more, and then we're gonna go into the range. So you'll have a jump cut, probably the one jump cut we're probably gonna have. This is, you know what I like about the skin, and realistically, it doesn't mean that it's actually thinner, but he looks thinner. I mean, I guess because the cavity, right? Just kind of missing some stuff there. Of course, you know, we also got to talk about the Valkyrie skin, you know, the new Valkyrie one. The fact that it comes with its own custom dive trail, I think, is really interesting. And that's pretty cool. That's not a bad skin either. We will cover, I think what we're going to do, we're going to cover the legendaries and some of the epics. Not all the epics. Please don't get mad at me. We're not going to cover all the epics. We'll cover what we can, though. I don't want the video to be super long, but I also want it to be detailed. Let me know feedback. You want to see all the purples? Maybe I'll do all the purples. I'm not quite sure. But at least we're seeing all the hollow sprays, right? One more. And then we get to see the beginning of this. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got even another legendary. That's cool. That's surprising. This one's for the current one. The neon event, I would have to say, is definitely one of the better events, you know, that I've seen. This is a better. Ooh, okay, all right. I might actually even level up the Valkyrie then. It actually looks good. I think it looks good. Like, you have that finisher, you know, this is the basic. That's a level 2. Prestige tier 1 dive trail. That's pretty cool. You track the challenge, okay. And then the finisher. Let's see if we could go see the finisher. Let's go into Valkyrie and go take a look, shall we? Skin, and I guess when you have it, you have the dive trail. Let's look at the finisher. So you take a look at it. That's really cool. Man, I don't know. The finishers, they've always done really well with them on these, and I've never been like super crazy about all these skins, but this is still a nice one, you know. I think they've done a pretty good job with it. It's interesting. Okay, so then it has the helmet on, loses the mask, and then it goes full on fledged. You need 100,000 damage. You get the skin unlocked. What's interesting though is you just automatically get the dive trail. So you know what we're gonna do? Let's go drop in and take a look at that dive trail real quick. We're just gonna drop in and just drop off the map, because that's what we do. I'm gonna do fill, no teammates. So we're gonna jump cut here. Let's take a look at what the dive trail looks like. We're gonna fly off the map, as we normally do for content's sakes. KDR, doesn't matter. Let's just let's do this for content, right? All right, let's take a look at that dive trail. It looks like you actually have to equip it. All right, looks like we gotta try this again. Take number 2. I didn't know that you had to equip it naturally, so we'll figure that that. All right. All right, so what I've learned, just from the beginning, you actually have to equip the dive trail. So if you want to see it, you got to double click on it. So that's crazy. Only usable with any legend. It's usable with any legend? What? That's actually crazy. Hold on, let's test that. Is that true? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's test to see how the dive trail looks with any legend. It does work with any legend. That is so cool. That actually is cool. You could use it with any legend. So you don't have to be Valkyrie to use this dive trail. That's actually crazy. And when you do your emos, this is what it looks like. And then it comes back. Hopefully, let's fly just a little bit more. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at the trail behind. Wow, okay. Well, that's a little myth busting right now. I know we kind of start off the video with the wrong trail, but this is actually really cool. Man, these would be awesome as rewards for like ranked and stuff, just like unique stuff like that. That is so cool. All right, let's continue. Let's go into the test range now. Let's take a first look at the Ash skin here, which is pretty clean. Like I said, it is very vibrant. So the biggest issue is that you'll have to be sure that you're playing on KC because it is a very, very vibrant skin. Let's take a look at those hands and what it looks like. Very cool with the heirloom. You know, it really reminds me of this Bruce Lee, Kill Bill-esque look. So that's a really, really nice look overall. Not too bad. Remember, we're going to take a look at the guns. We'll do those a little separately. Let's go on to Fuse now. When I said Fuse, I meant Ballistic. So let's see if we can take a look at those hands. There we go. A little bit of a look. What we're going to do is drop the gun. There you go. Look at that. Not too bad. I've never been much of a reviewer, but I'm just kind of doing this because I thought the collection of it actually looked nice. No, this isn't sponsored. It's just me looking at the skins. They actually look really cool. I was pretty impressed. Very good skin on like World's Edge and stuff like that. Let's say if you were just trying to blend in with the environment. Not too bad. You won't stick out as much, right? Let's take a look now at Caustic. The Caustic Skin. Very thin. Very nice as well. Let's take a look at the hands and everything, what that looks like. I feel like everybody will comment like, Daz, you need to do this, and there's probably something I'm forgetting, but I did my own checklist, try to do the best I could with all this. You know, it's not too bad. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Let's take a look now at Lifeline. So Lifeline Skin, look at that. I love the horns. I think those are really cool. So the heirloom is what it looks like. Give it a little bit of a look there. Just want you to see the hands a little. Then we're going to go in third person. The gloves are really, really cool. Because unfortunately, the reality is that when you buy skins like this, it's like technically for everybody else because you don't get to see them too much. But not too bad. Let's take a look in third person. It is colorful, which is a good thing and a bad thing, right? I think this will work more on like Olympus or maybe not Stormpoint because there's a lot of greens. You're kind of a bit of a green. So it's not, I could see where it could work, but that pink is very neon. So when you think neon event, you know, you gotta have to kind of keep that in mind, right? Let's take a look now at Vantage, which is, at first I thought this was gonna be my least favorite skin, but man, is this very Splinter Cell feeling, you know? It's very Mission Recon. It's pretty cool. I thought I was not gonna like the skin at all, but it's really grown on me. So let's take a look at first person now. Oh, wow. That's actually really nice. You can see the cat on the left too. Let's take a look with the tactical, what it looks like. So you essentially have like two indicators. You feel a little like Batman. That's actually really cool. It's like a little paw print there. Why a paw print? I guess because a cat, but then you have Echo, which is a bat. I don't know how I feel about that one. I guess it's fine. Let's take a look now at Gibraltar. Let's take a look at Gibraltar. This is with the heirloom. You know, the gloves aren't too crazy, but it's still something. It's simple, effective. Let's take a look in third person now. The skin is nice. Not bad. I mean, Gibraltar's a very muscular man. Not bad. All right, now what we're gonna do, let's take a look at some of the other skins. The Bangalore one.
Let me at him.
Wow, that's very bright. I'm kind of concerned about that being a little too bright. Look how bright that is. Is that gonna glow in the dark? Maybe I should have looked at these skins in the dark over here. Oh no. It almost, I think it's too neon. Well, it's not dark over here. Well, it's right here. It might be a little too neon. Let's take a look at the Vantage one.
Got another shot. I won't waste it.
It's not as bad. You know, it's okay. Let's see. Let's just double check Gibraltar and the brightness, and it's fine. Let's look at the Ash one. Is definitely going to be a pretty big offender. Let's take a look at that.
They tried to destroy me,
but it's not too bad.
Back.
It definitely highlights quite a bit. I'm a little shocked about that. That's okay. Let's take a look at Horizon.
I'm back, darlings.
Wow, that's a lot brighter than I thought. My first impression. It is a little brighter. I'll look at the gloves on the Bangalore. I know I'm kind of mixing the two. This is a really bright skin. I didn't expect it to be this bright. Again, it's called the neon event, right? So I can't necessarily be too picky like that. Yeah, the gloves are fine. Let's take a look at Bangalore's before we forget.
Let me at him.
I need to blend these two together. I think the skin does look nice. I just worry about it being too bright. I think that's my kind of concern. Let's take a look at Octane now. So we'll kind of wrap up, come full circle.
What a rush!
They did, ooh, wow. That's pretty cool. Nice. Wow. There's, you know, there's some hidden things in these skins that have a little bit more love than you'd be surprised about. That's actually not bad. I really like that. I don't have the heirloom, surprisingly, with this legend, but it's okay. Now what we're going to do, let's load out with every single one of these guns, and let's review them and take a look. And we'll take a look with the iron sights. So the first one, we're going to look at the G7 Scout real quick. Irons, I think, look relatively the same. Look at the gun real quick. Not bad. Pretty clean. Let's look at the Spitfire next. A little bit more vibrant than I thought. It doesn't look as plain as I was worried about. Wow, that's really thin. That's actually crazy. These neon skins are, this is like a, this might be a pretty thin skin. I know that part really blocks there, but I think the Spitfire, overall, that's not bad. That's really thin. Am I going crazy? Did they change this? Maybe it's always been like that. Comment down below. I don't know, but now you got your little perspective on what it looks like, right? I think now we need to look at the car SMG. Let's take a look. Wow, that's always big, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the skin. Doesn't neon as much. It does neon. It's not too bad. It's all right. Let's take now a look at the Havoc. You know what's crazy? Comment down below if the range always throws you off. Every time it's set in stone, it throws you off afterwards. It's a nemesis. Okay, I was worried this was going to be really big and chunky. Not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. That's actually pretty good. Now, it doesn't have any crazy neon flashes. That gun does light up, but I'm pretty sure that's a standard when it comes to the Havoc. That's okay. I'll take it. Now let's take a look at the Flatline. I had concerns about the Flatline being a little bit too thick. Okay. That's actually not as bad as I thought either. That's okay. It's interesting when you buy these, they look, you think that they look a little thicker, but it doesn't. So that's okay. Let's grab now the P2020 and see what that looks like. Simple, sleek. I actually like this design. I'm actually probably going to leave this one equipped. It is very thin. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Now, let's take a look at the L-Star, which I believe is in the care package section still, right? Yeah. I say still because of the new season, right? Who knows what's coming with that? I'm worried. I bet you. I'm gonna place a bet that the L-Star stays, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. Oh, that's cool. Look at the death thing on the right. It's spinning. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the Sentinel as well. You guys are probably being driven insane. It's like, Dad, how come you don't know where stuff is at? I don't know. The irons with this. Nice, sleek. It's okay. I think that's alright. Let's take a look at it. It's just simple. Simple yet effective. Now let's take a look at the Volt skin. Wow, that's actually really clean. These, wow, that's actually really good. I think this is better than the normal irons that you normally get. These are really good. I like this. Yeah, good skin, good design, simple. I think I'm gonna keep this one equipped. I think this is really good. Well, I think that kind of covers just about everything. Let's take a look at the Valkyrie skin as well.
Right.
Believe it or not, the one thing that we bought from the collection that we almost forgot about. I think the dive trail, the fact that it's viewable by just everybody is really cool. Let's take a look at the heirloom first person here with the new skin. I gotta level this up to 10,000, but at least you've already kind of gotten a better picture on what everything looks like. Fly up, look at the jets. Okay, not bad. And I think that wraps up everything. Let me know what you guys thought about the collection event. If you guys want to see more of these in the future, I'm thinking about doing live streams of this on the Soar Apex channel. I'm gonna have a link down below to the Soar Apex channel, and maybe we start doing these there. We'll do like a live stream, kind of a similar format to this, and then we play some games and kind of give our thoughts and everything. So let me know. I'm actually taking a bigger role when it comes to the Soar Apex channel that I'm really excited about. And in case people don't know, I'm the general manager over at Soar Gaming. I have been for 3 or 4 years now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll timestamp everything. I'll do the best I can. That's probably going to be the most tedious part about this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.